Hey guys, my name is Brandon Formosa. Welcome to this first tutorial that I'm going to make this evening. I'm going to show you two things. How to turn day to night, do the day for night effect. Not indoors, just outdoors with outdoor daylight lighting. And two, I'm going to show you how to turn a photo into a video with grain as well. So those two effects will mix in one, will blend in one. This is the photo I'm going to use. I didn't take this photo myself, so no stress. And this is the footage. This is what we will be doing. This is our final result. So we have this, which is our photo, and we have this, which is our final product. Now, let's get started. First, what we want to do is drag our video footage, which is just a template footage of something we're going to track, and we're just going to use this as a template. Drag that onto a new composition, and that will automatically set your resolution for your video. This is the footage we will work with. Indoor scene. But what we're going to do is track this footage and then put the tracking data onto a null object, and then connect the photo to the null object with the tracked footage, and it should all work out the way you want it to. Just hit N on the keyboard, close that in, right click, trim comp to work area, and you should have that. Now what we're going to do is click on our footage, go to animation, track motion, and go into your tracking settings somewhere here, hit rotation, check that, then zoom in on your footage, click on the tracker point and drag it to one corner of your scene. Just click and drag to scale that up. Zoom out. Hold down spacebar, click and drag to move around the comp area. Now click on your first tracker point, zoom in, click and drag on your tracker point and put it in one of the other corners. Click and drag in the center here and scale up. And zoom out. Hold down spacebar, click and drag to move around. And in your tracker controls here, you want to analyze forward. And that should track your footage nice and smoothly. Now what we want to do is create a new null object. Right click on this void, grey void area, new null object. Go into your tracker controls here, edit target, layer, null 2, or whatever your null object is called, and click OK, hit apply, apply to X and Y, click OK, and that should have added tracking data to your null object and your footage. Hit the letter U to close your animation points, animation controls, OK. Turn the null object off, and we can even turn the raw footage off as well. Now you bring in your photo that you want to use, that you want to add to the tracking data. I'm going to bring in this photo here. which is the original photo that I've used for the video. Right, if your thing doesn't fit to the composition, what you can do is right click on the photo, transform, fit to comp, and that will nicely fit that into the composition. Now this part is easy. What we're going to do is whip this photo to the null object up here, and that should be animated like so. And now what we can do is, if you have this issue where it's not in the composition properly, what you can do is scale this up, clicking on this corner here, hold down shift, drag up. You will lose some of the image though, but don't stress, it is up to you. Now that should work nicely. So far. Now what we're going to do is, what we can do first is turn this into full widescreen by right clicking, creating new solids. We're going to do this the cheap way until you say bring it into Premiere and use the crop tool. So I've just created a new solid, click on the solid, hold down shift and drag it up, hit Control D, that will duplicate the layer. Do the same thing, click on the layer, hold down shift and drag it down, continue to do so until you have something that looks pretty decent, and hit the up and down arrow keys to move this up and down, and that should work fine like that so far. What we can do is select these solids and lock them, lock these layers, so that when you're working in the composition you don't accidentally move the solids. Okay, now what we're going to do is add some noise just to make it look more like video. We're going to add some noise to this photo that we've just turned into a video. You can go into effects and presets. This is the search bar. Bring that up, go Windows, effects and presets, and that should appear in the right panel here. We search for noise, click and drag noise to your photo, uncheck use color noise, and just click and drag that across to add some video noise like so. Save that, Control S to save. That should be fine. Now what we're going to do is add a quick color correction. Right click on this grey void, new adjustment layer. Just drag that under your solids. Right click on this composition. Make sure you got your adjustment selected. So select your adjustment layer. You can do this from here. Right click on the adjustment layer. Go to effects, color correction, hue and saturation, click on colorize and change the mode, blending mode, from normal to darken or whatever your desire. Now you can toggle the switches to bring out the blending modes, by the way, and we can click and drag this colorize effect across just to change the effect a little more. You want sort of a bluish color. We can work on that later on as well. Just get the nice lightness of it for now. Just close that. Control S to save. Right click on this void here, new adjustment layer. Click and drag, bring that under the solids. Right click on your layer, effect, color correction, curves. We're just going to add some contrast to this.